and I love my teachers, and I love the work that I'm doing here. And I'm compelled to excel by myself and by my teachers and my family. And I am on the Dean's List with a 3.9, which is something that I never thought that I'd be able to achieve. Yet, behind this success is something incredibly tragic. The extremely unaffordable tuition here at Columbia, a price that is rampant, that is the standard in higher education, has put my family into dire straits. I am already $56,000 in debt, which that's like 20 cars. And 2 years of such a price would be unfeasible and unresponsible. When I was choosing a school to go to, Columbia boasted a comprehensive financial aid service telling me that I'd be okay, that this would be affordable. Yet, every time that I have called or sought counsel from Student Financial Services or the scholarship offices, I've been treated as if I was on a customer service hotline for Bank of America. The marvelous corporate advertising campaign promised me that I'd be treated like a human being, respected as a student and a budding artist. 2 years in, this is not so. I've learned that I am nothing but a consumer, and that teachers, the few in the school who treat me with love and humane acknowledgement, are wage slaves. For all of this, I'll be saddled with an oppressive lifelong debt, because I simply desire an education and that I put real investment into it. In return, I'm manipulated into debt and extorted for the rest of my life by the same banks that are many of this school's corporate sponsors. And if and when I default, my family could very well lose their house. What I want from you, from Louise, and from the rest of the people here is to think about this and to pass this on to your CEO or president, wherever you want to call them, Warwick Carter, that what you are doing to me and to thousands of students like me, and the debt that you're putting us into for the rest of our lives. Because every day I question, is this worth it? And realize that this is not a school that is being run here. This is a corporation, and their profits are ruining lives.
It's very hard to come out and say like how much debt we have usually. Usually it's a topic we try and hide under the rug, but I think it's extremely important, so thank you, David. But this actually kind of comes right off of that, which is when I get out of school, I'd like to get a job that can, pay me a decent wage so that I might have a chance to pay back my debt and to make a decent living for myself and perhaps have a wife and kids someday. And from what I understand, a union is essential to achieving this. Unions are fewer and fewer nowadays in the United States after the past 50 years of union busting and union crushing. But unions are essential to having a workplace where workers have a living wage, rights, and dignity. And it just so happens that the administration at this school has been in contract negotiations with the part-time faculty union, PFAC, for 2 years. And PFAC represents 75% of the college faculty here. And the NLRB, which is the National Labor Board, has actually charged the administration with refusing to bargain in good faith. And this trial will begin on February 6th. So this is a really big concern for me, because if where I'm getting an education doesn't honor the things that doesn't honor a living wage and dignity for the workers, what hope do I have when coming out of school? And specifically, the new contract that the administration has proposed says that any additional basically the college has outlined that one pay increase for 2012 and nothing for the future, and any additional pay raise for the adjuncts would require a wage reopener. And also specifically from the contract, that the management gains the sole and exclusive right to determine and manage the college's operations, i.e. the union cannot bargain or negotiate what are management's rights and what are workers' rights. So these are really disturbing elements to me, and I think it's extremely important that the administration respect the union and bargain faithfully with the union. So my question is, when does the administration plan to bargain faithfully with the college unions? Thank you.
Labor, you spoke about the kinds of pressures that the university